welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. Today we are going to educate the audience with something outside of our character, but hopefully we can save a life or two, or an eye or two. The video are for one of Jamaica's dancehall artists, Grace Latoya Hamilton, aka Spice, and I hope that she will watch the same, because if our memory serves us well, she almost lost her life last year in the Dominican Republic because of her wanting to be something that God did not create. Yes, God has created her to be black and strong, but she don't want none of it, and because of that she almost lost her life last year in the Dominican Republic. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To my loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. Some people want to label preemptive strike as something out of in the sky thing. Yes, because the Americans, they use preemptive strikes at all times with drones to save lives, and that's what you call preemptive strikes. So that's why we support preemptive strike, because it saves life. Before we continue the journey, if this is the first time to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost a dime, a penny, a nickel, a pence, or a peso. And most importantly, it won't clog your phone memory, because subscription does not affect your cell phone memory by clicking on the subscription button. Click on the bell and select all, so that when we at the Jamaica Young Police channel release a video, you are the first person to get notification of the same. Share the video with your girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, mother, father, sister, brother, co-worker, neighbor, and the likes. Yes, like the video. Yes man, like the video. Like it. And most importantly, comment below. Let us know what you're thinking. So, before we continue the journey, we want you to watch this video. You watch it, you listen, and you decide. And then we'll get back to our audience.
Crystal Touch no longer sees herself the same way.
Now, looking at that black woman, look how beautiful that woman is. There's nothing wrong with her. She's very, very beautiful. She's like an earth angel, but apparently she did not love what she sees in the mirror. And she's a beautiful black woman. Look at her. Not after, but so we'll continue the journey.
From her left eye,
I could actually feel it dying.
she no longer sees.
I have no feeling of it blinking. My perception is different. I see nothing at all. Nothing. It's just dark.
On December 2nd, 2021, Crystal went to VIP plastic surgery on Sunridge Heights Parkway in Henderson.
What I was trying to get done was a non-surgical rhinoplasty, which is getting injected in my nose.
An injection of hyaluronic acid under the brand name Restylane. The goal, to improve the aesthetic contour of her nose.
My bridge will be built up, my tip will be lifted. Nothing was explained to me that the side effects of going blind.
Medical expert Dr. Philip Robb says fillers like Restylane, especially when performed in the nasal area, present serious risks that are not generally known by patients. Veins running through the nose supply blood and oxygen to the eyes.
If you occlude it, which is what a filler can do, it's like a stroke. You're having a stroke to the eye.
Attorney Dan Carvalho is representing Crystal in her lawsuit against VIP Plastic Surgery, which is owned and operated by Dr. Christopher Corsandi. Crystal is suing Corsandi and registered nurse Diane Hamu, who, according to the lawsuit, performed the procedure on her own. On her Instagram page, Hamu advertises herself as a master aesthetic injector.
When she injected the tip of my nose, I felt it shoot straight up to my left eye. And she seen that something was wrong because I started tearing up and I started squinting, and I told her I couldn't see and I felt a little pain. But as she kept injecting, she's like, oh, that's fine. And then as she kept injecting, the pain kept progressing. And then that's when I started crying. And I was like, I can't do it no more. It's hurting. And then she left me.
The lawsuit says Nurse Ham.
So now that Miss Touch, she went to this doctor and she get more than what she has bargained for. She went there to, fix her nose that God gave to her. Apparently she wanted to rebuild herself because she did not like what God gave her. And what most people don't understand is one life we have as a people. You appreciate the one life that you have and you take care of it. This whole heap of false this, false ear, false eyelash, and now she wants to fix her nose that God gave it to her. And look how beautiful she is. Now I know that she'll do anything to reverse what she has done. So that's why I'm doing this video, to educate others that they don't make the same mistake as her. Just love yourself. You don't have to do nothing false. Because you same time you are natural and a man see you for who you are, that man will love you forever. But you see the whole heap of false thing, ladies, that you're wearing. After a while, the false things just rub out in her. Man, I say, how may I do this? Now I know that she'll do anything to reverse what she has done. So that's why I'm doing this video, to educate others that they don't make the same mistake as her. Just love yourself. You don't have to do nothing false. Because you same time you are natural and a man see you for who you are, that man will love you forever. But you see the whole heap of false thing, ladies, that you're wearing. After a while, the false things just rub out in her. Man, I say, how may I do this monkey, or you understand what I'm saying? Or this clown, because nothing what she have on is hers. So it's like an empty shell walking. So we'll continue the journey.
You left to get Dr. Khorsandi, who should have been involved all along.
What happened here is there was a nurse masquerading as a licensed practitioner, and Dr. Khorsandi has delegated all of his obligations and responsibilities to the patient to a non-practitioner.
In his declaration to the court for Crystal's case, Dr. Robb quotes this publication from the Nevada State Board of Nursing. He explains that under Nevada law, a nurse such as Diane Hamu cannot prescribe, self-furnish, and thereafter self-administer Restylane injection to a patient as she did here. The licensed MD must actually examine the patient, write the prescription, maintain control of the cosmetic medications, and monitor access by the nurse.
Not only did this patient not get the physician consult that was required prior to the procedure, she didn't get the immediate physician intervention that's necessary after the complication arises.
What was your interaction with Dr. Khorsandi?
None. It was only after the fact that I went blind.
According to the complaint, Crystal's medical records show she had a 10 a.m. appointment. Khorsandi's notes in the records say Nurse Hamu came into my office around or between 11 and 11:30 and went into my medicine refrigerator while I was in a meeting. He says nearly half an hour later, his medical assistant told him there was a medical emergency.
So you have listened to what the doctor responded to the lawsuit. So he's throwing the registered nurse under the bus, So he's saying that I don't know nothing about this procedure that she was doing in my place. In which we all know that it's a lie, you understand, it's just a scam. So you have people who work in these private practices who are administering injection and stuff, and they are not trained to do it. They are not licensed to do it. But they do it anyway, and you, the patient, don't know. So that's why you have to love yourself. Love yourself for who you are. Don't try to change God's creation. Don't mess with it. And we've been seeing it over and over again, and reading and hearing about, people, black people, especially black people, dying from all of these kind of procedures because of self-hatred. And they want to try to change what God has created. Love yourself, man. So we'll continue the journey.
With a patient being injected by Diane and now could not see out of one eye.
He came in agitated. He came in. I felt like I was treated like an animal, like he was yelling at me. He was trying to fix whatever Diane did. Because I waited a long time and I begged him to take me to the ER for a long time. And when he came, he kept yelling at me, screaming at me, "Open your eyes."
This photo, taken later that day, shows an incision on the bridge of Crystal's nose. Carvalho explains the scar is from Dr. Khorsandi using a scalpel to open and inject medicine in an attempt to treat the problem.
All I wanted was his help because he was a doctor. But instead, he treated me like I was a burden.
Khorsandi declined an on-camera interview. His office sent a statement saying Dr. Khorsandi was not the practitioner who performed the treatment. He looks forward to defending this lawsuit in a court of law. Diane Hamu no longer works at VIP Plastic Surgery. I tracked down her cell phone and sent her a text, and she did call me back. But when I told her why I was reaching out, she said she could not talk because she was at work. I asked her to give me a call back, but she never did. And then she stopped responding to any subsequent phone calls or text messages. While Crystal waits for her day in court with both Hamu and Khorsandi, she continues to relearn basic functions.
My ophthalmologist told me that as the year progressed that they have to watch it, that I might get cross-eyed.
Her altered perception causes her to bump into walls at home.
I have to go to a center of blindness to learn how to drive again.
And she doesn't know if she'll ever be able to trust medical professionals again.
They took that trust from me.
You know, honestly, I don't know who teach our people to hate themselves. Because even right now, I'm looking at Miss Touch. You can see this. I don't know how much money that falls here costs, but that's even money that she's wasting right there. And she's very beautiful without the falls here. And when you see the falls here, you know it's not hers. And then she's crying about what happened to her. You know, people must understand, you know, you have to be serious about life, man. You cannot be, you know, not loving yourself. Without her going to that doctor, she would have her 2 eyes right now. I know she's crying, looking sympathy from people. God cannot please not even these women. You understand? So I just hope Spice, you know, I hope she's getting the message, you know, and the others, you know. And all these women in Jamaica, we have all this, you know, all these, especially black women who have in the Brazilian butt and no feeling. If you're not a feeling in your butt, all you think, say the man, I enjoy you. You're just crazy. You understand? Self-love, self-esteem is the most important thing. So we'll continue the journey.
The respect for me that I have for doctors.
Words echoed by another of Dr. Khorsandi's patients who previously told 13 Investigates she'd never regain trust in the medical system.
Just because of like everything that happened. Could it happen again?
We first shared Ashley Cope's story in November 2020. She'd gone to VIP plastic surgery to have Khorsandi fix a complication from a previous breast enhancement.
I go back to that day that I went and wish that I didn't go.
The then 23-year-old nearly died from necrotizing fasciitis, also known as flesh-eating bacteria. According to her lawsuit against Khorsandi, the infection most likely came from an unsterile environment or improperly sanitized equipment at his office. In court records, Khorsandi denies any allegations of wrongdoing, stating he met the standard of care and did not cause harm. That case is set for trial next year. Khorsandi recently settled 2 other malpractice cases out of court for undisclosed amounts. As for Crystal, she hopes her story will help others who are considering cosmetic procedures.
What message do you have for people out there like yourself who just want to do something to make themselves feel prettier.
You need to find beauty within yourself.
Dr. Khorsandi is still licensed and practicing with no public disciplinary record. The State Board of Medical Examiners is aware of all the lawsuits against him, but would neither confirm nor deny whether the state is doing its own investigation. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.
Yes, that's why, I hope the sister, Crystal Touch, I hope she read the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey. And then that self-love that she's talking about, she would learn it from there, right there, to know that black is beauty, black is beautiful. And black people are the mother of all race. So why you want to be something that you are not? You want to change your look. Look how the woman, look how she pretty. Oh, she beautiful. You understand? Without the false hair and all of those things. But yet still, that still not please her. She still wants something else. Because, boy, God not met this. Is what kind of mad. Black people reach all that point. And then this other woman who with the same doctor, breast enhancement. So everything that you are doing is not real, it's false. So you live in a false sense of security. So you know the men them. No wonder why most of these women they can't find a husband. Because the man not married to no false, no dolly. Dolly no feelings, Dolly a dolly that you put on and you don't take it up unless you want to play with it again. And then they are wondering why guys not proposing to me. If you have big old false breasts and big false butt and false nose and all these things, the man not going to marry you because the man don't want to fall no dolly baby. You understand? We sympathize with Miss Crystal Touch, but if you just love yourself and all them things, the sister, that would happen to you. As to me, I don't, that's the way that God had made me. You see where I am. I will never put a tattoo on my skin. Why? I mean, I change it. This is the way I came in this world. I'm not going to pierce my ears. Although it's an African thing. No, I'm not pierce my ears because God never. When I burn my ears, God never pierced my ears. So why am I not trouble it? You understand? Anything on my body that's have to do with anything with surgery or to change, I must something to save my life. So Grace Hamilton, I just hope you're taking note, because sister, the last time you almost check out of this world and check in at the next one. And no one who visit the other world don't come back and tell us over there is sweeter than this one. Because this world is supposed to be the sweetest world. Because this is a world where you have all feelings and all them things there. The other world is your soul. So whilst we in this world, we protect this. And we love this. We just want the sisters them, irrespective of you, color of your skin. Just love yourself, man. Your breast not that big. Love yourself, see away, man. I still love you. You understand? If your breast big, a man still love you, same way. If your body flat, a man gonna love you, same way. Because if you have it sticking, don't try to be like no Kim Kardashian and all these people. Because you'll never be a Kim Kardashian. Because you're not going to have that amount of money. Because you're not marketable. Just be yourself, man, and humble. Stop waste money and spending things to enhance your beauty. You're naturally beautiful. You understand? So that's how it is, We're just all about each one teach one. And my wife sent me this video and I said no, I have to touch it because you understand, I am a black man. And you understand. So it's just all about saving people. No matter which race, because as you can see, the woman after mistouch. She's a Hispanic woman. And you understand? Never see her breast them, so I don't know what kind of enhancement her breast. These false things, that's all around the world right now. Everybody false. Not even love, not even real no more. I do sex. Nobody not love again. I do sex. See how you look good. I just want to, once a soldier stand attention, yeah. You understand? No love. Everything false. And we are trying to bring it back to the center. We just are trying to work on our brothers and sisters' mind. If this is the first time to the channel and you like the video, just subscribe to the channel. If you reach this far, you must be enjoying the video. Grace Hamilton Spice. Slow the cosmetic surgeon thing. You understand? Don't trouble the cosmetic, plastic surgery. Just love yourself for who you are, man. That's the way God made you. God even made you with a talent. So don't throw it away. Don't sell your soul to gain the world. You understand? Because if you gain the world and lose your soul, you lose everything. We see you go down there, sister. But try and get a hold of yourself. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.